going on, everybody? It's DJ. Welcome to your daily dose of mods and news for Farming Simulator. Today we've got plenty to talk about. We got testing lists, we got fact sheets, we've even got new tractors and maps coming. So let's check it out. Starting off today's video with the testing list, we've got an update to David's 20-foot gooseneck at the top of that list. We've also got some American trucks on here. We got the Grosseto pack and plenty of tools and implements. As a matter of fact, a lot of this list is just tools and implements. There is a John Deere 110 and 6R along with the Massey Combine and a New Holland TM series. There are a few other maps in testing as well, and that's great to see. As far as console testing goes, there's not much to write home about, but it is great to see a larger cow barn in there. In addition to all of the mods in testing, we still have 843 mods sitting waiting to be tested. The current average waiting time of newly submitted mods is up to 16 workdays, which is roughly March 28. In addition to the mods in testing, 17 new and updated mods were released today on the in-game mod hub for all platforms. Specifically, there were 13 new and 4 updates, including the release of the Seed Hawk. I've already made a video showing off everything that dropped today, so make sure you check out that video if you haven't already, link below. It's Friday, and fact sheets are here for the first DLC, the Antonio Carrero pack. First up, we have the Antonio Carrero Mach 2R. This is going to cost you $89,500 as a 98 horsepower engine with a variable transmission, 50 liters of fuel. It also travels at 21 miles per hour, or about 35 kilometers per hour, and will be 3.2 tons. Next up, we've got the Antonio Carrera Tiger Car 3200 GST. By the way, this is one of the most favorite things I'm excited about. Oh, I can't wait for this. This is going to cost you $19,000, as 19 horsepower as well, 41 kilowatts of power, I think. Manual transmission, 30 liters of fuel, 18 mile per hour max speed, or 30 kilometers per hour max, weighs 1.4 tons. It will also hold 890 liters in the bag. Now you see it right here shown with bales, but it will also hold all bulk crop as well. That's pretty sweet. And rounding out our fact sheets today is the Antonio Carrera Tony 10900 SR. Kind of sounds like a CPU, doesn't it? This is going to cost you $78 grand, as 98 horsepower, variable transmission, 50 liters of fuel, 24 miles per hour, 40 kilometers per hour, and weighs 2.6 tons. Right here it's shown pulling the, I think that's the AB liquid tanker, the smaller one, filling up some greenhouses. Very cool DLC right here. If you guys are on PC and would you like to pre-order the DLC right now, or maybe you want to buy Farm Sim 22 or Year 1 Season Pass, maybe you want to buy some stuff from Farm Sim 19, you can do that as well. Check out the links at the bottom of the description and make sure you use code DjGoHam. Those links go to help support the channel and no additional cost to you, and 100% of all the money made through those links go to Farming Simulator giveaways and things like that. Speaking of, the giveaway for this DLC is up and ready for your entries. Players can enter to win a copy of the Antonio Carrera DLC for Farming Simulator 22 on PC only. Unfortunately, there's not going to be any console giveaways for this DLC. 4 winners will be chosen in a couple weeks. The giveaway is worldwide and anyone can join. Winners will be chosen and emailed on Friday, March the 18th. And you guys will have 7 days to claim your prize. Winners will also be announced during Farm Sim News on March 18th and on the DjGoHam public Discord. So you'll have it all over the place. Winnings can only be claimed by responding to the email that I send to the winners on that day. And good luck. Tomorrow, March 5th at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, I'm going to be going live to celebrate 4 years making videos on YouTube. The actual date of the anniversary is on March 9th, next Wednesday, but Saturdays are way better for streams like this. I'm going to be going back and roasting some of my old videos and sharing a look back at what brought the GoHam fam to where it is today. Of course, it wouldn't be a DJ GoHam stream without some giveaways. We've even got a Farming Simulator 22 Collector's Edition to give away as well, courtesy of the FS crew. Thank you guys for that. Y'all are awesome. The stream's not going to be very long. I would suspect maybe about an hour and a half, 2 hours, something like that. But I want to spend that time with you guys and just have some fun. Part of the stream will be a Q&A session as well, so post your questions on the community tab under the stream announcement, and I'll answer them live during the stream tomorrow. Leave that link below. All right, finally, let's jump into today's top stories, and let's start with JHHG Modding, who has dropped his own fact sheets, 6 of them, in fact, including the John Deere 7810 row crop and 2-wheel drive and 4-wheel drive versions, as well as the John Deere DB120, which is coming back. Actually, a couple of you guys were asking me about this yesterday. Yes, it's real. It's going to be here soon. We also get to see 2 other popular mods, the John Deere 8R from 2016, that's the 2016 series, and the 1720 16R30 planter. That's also going to be making a return. Not old enough for you? Well, how's about the 2010 version of the John Deere 8R? Yep, that's happening. And an even older John Deere S600 I-Series Combine Harvester for all platforms. And to round up the list, we have the Tchaikovsky mods that will be making a return. DjGoHam didn't say anything about any of these mods actually, only that he's been working on them in the background, and March is going to be a busy month full of releases. If you would like to see any of these, I will leave a link to DjGoHam's Facebook page in the description. Of course, you can always go back in the video and hit pause. Whitebolt Modding's got a little teaser for us today as well, saying that the International 46 Series pack is back and it's going to be making a return to the Farming Simulator franchise for FS22. Now, we already knew about this. They teased us about this back in December 23rd, right before Christmas. We hadn't had a complete version of the tractor in the game since then, not like this anyway, so I'm ready to see this. What do you guys think about this tractor? Oh yeah, and speaking of Whitebolt Modding, we should have a video out courtesy from them this weekend, a map tour of the Hill of Slovenia. They have sent over the map to take a look at for you guys, and it should be out Saturday afternoon or Sunday afternoon this weekend. Sometime around then, I promise I'll say it correctly in that video. See you then. EY Modding has officially submitted his International 22 Series Anteater for testing for all platforms on the Mod Hub. Obviously, it's still going to be a while before we see it in testing, and never anything passes the first time. Never. So it could be a while before we see this in your mod folders. However, the next step has been taken, and we're one step closer. FS Modding is back with us today, showing off a very popular mod from their Farming Simulator 19 lineup. He's bringing back the GNU series. Now, he hadn't said anything about the 700. Shown here is the GNU 800, which has 800 horsepower, at least it did in Farm Sim 19, and a top speed of 32 miles per hour. Yeah, it's an articulated tractor. It's going to be dangerous, but a lot of fun. Price should be around 380 grand if the specs stay the same. And like I said, there was a tracked version. It's similar to the John Deere 8R, not the quad track, so it's only got one track on each side. That had 700 horsepower and also traveled at 32 miles per hour, so hopefully both of these are coming back. Today, Augen Modding released their Case IH Puma series for all platforms, but that's not the only thing that they've got in the pipeline. They've also got their Massey Ferguson 3000 series, the John Deere 6R series, which will have 3 versions, small, medium, and large chassis. Their Case Optim will be making a return. I know you guys are excited about this one, myself included, and this will actually be the second one on Mod Hub with more options. And how's about a New Holland T7 long wheelbase? Yep, that's coming back too. This one was made popular, well, in Farm Sim 19. I used it as well over on Bucks County. Love that map. Love this tractor. Lots of new mods to look forward to. Augen's back, baby. But he's not the only one that released mods today, because Casearias Modding has released their Case IH AFS Connect US and EU series today, but they've also got more on the way. Showing off today with this bad boy that's actually with giants for testing as of yesterday. The John Deere 1590 box drill. This is going to cost you $41,590. Is working with 4.5 meters, max working speed of 9 miles per hour, 15 kilometers per hour, and a power rating of 85 buff horses. It's also got customization options, including ridge markers and a fertilizer box, and we've even got realistic hoses and realistic chains on the mod. This will also be a hawk hitch for running them in tandem if you want to do that, and that's going to release at a later date for all platforms. As I said, this mod is currently with giants awaiting testing as of yesterday. All right, let me ask you a question. Do you like having digital readouts on devices in Farm Sim? Do you want them on an IBC tank? Do you breathe air in real life? If you answered yes, no, or maybe to any of these questions, you might like this. Team IWMM is working on this right now. It's going to carry up to 2,000 liters of diesel. I think it's pretty cool to see, and it even simulates the fill level inside. This may look simple, but I know this was not easy to make. I love it. All right, lastly today from FSG Modding, we got an update and a couple new mods from them, starting off with the map Chainsaw Valley for all platforms. This is going to be the first update 1.001. They've increased the wood sell point capacity and speed, added planks and furniture to the farmer market sell. We also have wood chips will now sell on the grate, not the pallet spawn area of the farmer's market, and they fixed floating trees. Oh yeah, and they removed those pesky trees from field 14 as well. They didn't say that you need a new game save or not, but I would definitely use one just to be safe. But that's not all, because there's also 2 new mods to announce. The first one is their 3-point bell spike, which hooks up via 3-point hitch and features long or short lower spikes, color selection for the main and design color as well. And lastly, we've got their small log trailer. This is going to be available in either standard or low hitch, and you'll have the option of vendor's choices and of course main design and rim colors. You even have the option to change the wheels. It's shown here hooked up to the Man TGX forestry truck in the base game and looks to be working perfectly with it. Just like I work perfectly with the segues to the outro to interrupt the ending of stories. Sometimes, but not all the time, but sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes. I also sometimes accidentally repeat things, but I never accidentally repeat the outro. That's 100% on purpose every time. Even changed the words up on it this time around. Check it out. Just like every episode of Farm Sim News. That was too long. Just like every episode of Farm Sim News, links to everything that we talked about today can be found in the description. No release dates for mods, so no one knows when any mod is going to be released. And if I didn't talk about something you're interested in or curious about, that just simply means that there's no new information at the time of recording this video. Make sure you stay tuned to the channel for updated information on everything new and important that you need to know about going on in Farming Simulator. Well guys, that is going to be it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you drop a like on it. Get subscribed to the channel if you're new and join the DjGoHam fam. Make sure those notification bells are on as well. That way you never miss daily Farming Simulator videos here on the channel. With that said, hope you have a great day. We'll see you later. So, what'd you think of the new camera? It's all clear but blurry at the same time. It's crazy.